Hello folks, I'm Odinspack 33 and welcome to another Golden Saturday. I haven't done one of these in a month, like October 5th or something like that. Or no, October 8th. Today's November 5th. We're playing the new Goldeneye. This is Goldeneye Reloaded, or Goldeneye 007 Reloaded on the 360. It's also on PS3 as well. This is a remake. This is an HD remake of the one that came out for Wii that inspired the Golden Saturday series. So of course I had to show this off. Now keep in mind, most of this video is going to be my thoughts on the game, not so much about the gameplay. I'll talk about that in a second here. I would also like to point out that this is only rented. I haven't purchased the game, and I'll also tell you that why in my discussion here. But anyway, here we go. Here's my discussion on GoldenEye Reloaded. Alright, so I haven't actually touched the single player yet, but from what I can see of the multiplayer, what has changed, the graphics look a lot nicer. Moving is a lot more fluid, it's a lot smoother, which I really like. Like, the Wii can only handle so much, and I really like how movement works in this game. I find I'm more accurate a lot of the time. Maybe just that, I don't know. But it looks nicer, it's more fluid. A lot of people have been hating on it, I've seen, based on the fact that people are like, the only thing they changed is the graphics. Well, first of all, they better have changed the graphics because they put it on a new system. Second of all, the people who's like, there's some people who didn't own this on Wii and they're getting their first chance at this game. And this game is just as much the last game as it is this game. So I mean, if you haven't tried GoldenEye on Wii, I would say at least give this a try, because you're still going to get the same experience, I find. You know, if you did buy the Wii game, that's the reason why I only rented it, is because it is still the same game. It has the same single player, which I'm glad it does. They added a new MI6 Ops mode, which I haven't touched yet. It looks like a bunch of challenges that you can do. The modem, and they also added a whole bunch of new multiplayer modes, one of which I'm showing off right here. This is the mode called Escalation. I think it's similar. Well, okay, I don't remember the exact name of the mode. I think it's called Sticks and Stones in Modern Warfare. It might be another match, but it's the match type in Modern Warfare Black Ops where you start off with a weaker weapon, and as you get kills, you progress to higher and higher weapons, and then if you die a couple times in this, then you will rank down. Basically, the objective is to get to a score of 15, which is getting a kill with the rocket launcher that you get at the end. So they added a couple new weapons into the multiplayer as well, being the rocket launcher. They brought the claw back. I haven't used it yet, but I see it and I want to use it. I suck with this sniper rifle, by the way, the Gambit. I'm not really good with it. Yeah, but they added the Moonraker laser into it. That was in the Moonraker movie, but I mean, that was classic from GoldenEye, the laser. The Clob they added in, and they added the rocket launcher into the multiplayer as well. So that's some nice things. They also added some new pistols, and in order to unlock those, once again another Call of Duty style, there's a thing that's essentially like prestiging in GoldenEye, where once you get to the max level in this game, you can start over again. But the advantage is you will unlock some of the new pistols that they introduced in the game. One of them is like the Red 9 out of Resident Evil 4, and there's a couple of other weird ones. Like there's like an air-powered pistol. I'm curious as to if these weapons are in the single player. So some issues I've had with this game. I've had some surprisingly network issues. Sometimes I find it really hard to get into a game. I don't know if not as many people are playing it, which could be the case, because like I was saying, I knew this was going to be an issue, but the reason it was easy to find a match on the Wii is because it was like you got the Conduit 1 and 2. That's the only multiplayer first-person shooters online for Wii, and multiplayer games on the Wii are few and far between as it is, right? So it was that's why there's so many different shooters to compete with on the 360. GoldenEye's got to compete with Modern Warfare coming out in a few days, and Battlefield 3, which came out last week, right? So it's got the competition. They chose a poor time to release this game. not a good move on Activision's part. Especially is Activision, right? Activision are part of like Modern Warfare. Like it's like they killed their own game. But I don't know. I do enjoy it because I enjoy Goldeneye on the Wii. So there's no reason I'm not enjoying this game because it's the same game and I really like it on the Wii. I know a lot of people don't like it. They think it's a Call of Duty clone. And I still stick to the fact that Call of Duty wasn't the first person shooter out there. But yes, this does take a lot of elements from it, but you can't blame them considering the publishers are Activision, right? Although I still go back to the people who actually developed the game were Eurocom, who made Tomorrow Never Dies on the N64, if you guys remember that. They also made Nightfire, I believe. Anyway, I'm going to show you 2 Escalation games because that wasn't a very long match. This is on Nightclub. Remember when I did Nightclub? That was the very first GoldenEye video I did, showed it off. Nightclub looks a lot better in this game. It looks very fancy. Anyway, this is the Kanara V, or Kanara 5, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty much my discussion on this. I don't have anyone in the match with me. Escalation is a free-for-all game. You can play it like with guests, but the only person that I've seen on my Xbox who actually owns this game is Bubba, like Tennis Bubba 13, and he wasn't online at the time when I recorded this, and I really wanted to get this out here. Something that I don't have an HD recorder, but this game looks pretty nice if you're using the HDMI cables. I find it's not like the best graphics out there, but it looks really good. And I like it. I also like the improved sound effects and whatnot. Here's the Moonraker laser. I must have used this in the last match. It's pretty cool actually. It works sort of similar to how it does in the old game, but this one has a it looks really similar too, but it has a little energy bar down there that has to recharge, so you can't just shoot it indefinitely, but it does have unlimited ammo. All your guns in this mode, by the way, have unlimited ammo. You have to reload them still, but you get unlimited bullets, and you can't melee kill to upgrade your weapon either. This is one thing I should mention this. The thing that I didn't like there's a couple things I didn't like, as such as there's not many improvements. But one thing they did is you have to get up to level 8 before you can even start customizing your your loadouts. Now, in the GoldenEye, not the original GoldenEye, not N64, but in GoldenEye Wii, you could start doing that right off the bat, but you didn't really have much to work with, and that wasn't so much an issue. I could barely see that guy. That's why I took forever killing him. That wasn't so much my issue in the game because they started you off with five default loadouts that allowed you to, you could use them before you got to unlock anything, just to give you a taste of what the game was like. Like you had like the Kalos with the grenade launcher. The sniper rifle, I think, that had like the time mines with it. Like there was all those different stuff, but in this you only start off with 4 weapons, and it's kind of lame, to be honest, because if you're playing against someone, it's not beginner friendly. That's what I'm saying. If you play the game a bunch, you'll be rewarded with the different weapons and whatnot. But I mean, if you're stepping into it for the first time, I would recommend this match type because everyone gets the same guns, and then it's just all skill based. It's all as you kill guys, you get different weapons. So that's why I played this match type a lot until I got to level 8. I'm level like 11, I think, as we speak of this. Zukovsky is the man, by the way. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on GoldenEye. If you played the Wii one and you own a 360 or PS3, I would, like I said, I rented it. Maybe give it a rent. But I probably wouldn't recommend buying this if you have played it, the Wii one before. But if you haven't, I would say give it a shot. Anyway, I've been Odinspack 33. See you next week for Golden Saturday.